In another major development, chaos erupted both inside and outside a New York City courthouse today after a jury found Marine veteran Daniel Penny not guilty in the subway chokehold killing of Jordan Neely. Penny was acquitted of criminally negligent homicide just days after the jury deadlocked on a more serious manslaughter charge. CBS's Alice Gaynor is at the courthouse in Manhattan.
I miss my son. My son didn't have to go through this.
Jordan Neely's father spoke just minutes after being thrown out of the courtroom for yelling after objecting to the verdict.
It hurts. Really, really hurts.
Others cheered when the jury foreperson announced the unanimous decision. 26-year-old Daniel Penny was not guilty of criminally negligent homicide. The case stems from an incident on May 1st, 2023. 30-year-old Jordan Neely, who struggled with homelessness, mental illness, and drug addiction, entered a subway car. Witnesses say he was acting erratically, screaming threats to kill. Video captured Penny, a Marine veteran, restraining Neely in a chokehold for several minutes. He was later pronounced dead at the hospital. On Friday, the judge tossed out the top charge of manslaughter in the second degree after the 12 jurors could not reach a unanimous decision. Today, it took less than 2 hours to deliberate on the lesser charge before reaching a verdict. Prosecutors had argued Penny was justified for using some force, but that he used way too much for too long, nearly 6 minutes, they said. The defense said he was just protecting himself and fellow passengers. Today, at a nearby bar, Penny raised a glass with his attorneys, who issued a statement saying New Yorkers can continue to stand up for one another without sacrificing our rights or our freedoms.
Probably the most important factor in this case were the witnesses who were the actual people in that subway car. And many, if not most, were terrified of Mr. Neely. And so they looked to Daniel Penny as heroic, as someone who protected them.
Penny was facing up to 4 years behind bars if he had been convicted on the lesser charge. The Manhattan District Attorney's Office says it respects the jury's verdict, noting in part, quote, "The jury has now spoken." Nora?
Alice Gaynor, thank you very much.